Okay guys, so just a quick update. Where am I? I think I showed progress in the engine bay, so most stuff's in. Brake pipes are all in, brakes are bled, brakes are working, so that's good. And so that's good, the handbrake's working, although it needs a bit of adjustment. What else? Yeah, so now I've started, well, I've pretty much done the bare metaling, so got a nice roof, good sort of job there in terms of combination. I used some chemical stripper to do the heavy lifting, and then 80 grit all over with the DA, and I was going to go to 150, but I mean, looking online, a lot of people suggest, especially when you're using epoxy primer, that leaving a key is not a bad thing. And I've spoken to the paint shop, they're going to have a look, but they might take it to 150, but certainly doesn't need to go. I mean, it already feels quite smooth, and it's got a nice sort of finish to spray onto. So yeah, so giving everything a good sanding down. Found a few little bits where I need to do a little bit more welding and patching and whatnot around there, but that was fine. So I rattle canned these and used this 2K clear, this stuff which comes in a can that you activate. It's really good, especially for doing smaller stuff. So, you know, my thoughts are, if I can do anything to save them having to fiddle around with small stuff. So all the hinges have all been done. Yeah, so that's all good. So basically they just called me to say that I can take the car down. They're going to start working on it the next few days. Plan is to probably give it a coat of epoxy, then look at where needs filling work doing the filling, then a coat of 2-pack primer, and then going on with the colour. So all good. I'm looking forward to seeing it back here, so that I can start putting things back on again and start thinking about putting the interior in and getting all the panels on. Yeah, it's exciting stuff. So there you go. So still lots to do, but yeah, painting is nearly going to be finished, hopefully. The idea of doing it in panels and separately and not doing it all in one go is that I've got enough paint that once it's all done and everything's back together, when they were doing the priming with the epoxy, they said, look, there's no real problem with them just putting on a coat of colour while they're at it, and then put it all together, have a good look at it, and then probably going to do one more final pass and give it another coat of colour and then another coat of lacquer. So it'll have a nice load of paint on there, and yeah, I think that's quite a good idea, and you know, make sure everything's protected really well. So there you go, ready to go to the paint shop. Hey guys, so car's back from the sprayer. So obviously the doors and the wings had already been done and we're all waiting to go back on, but they've done the roof and obviously all the shut faces and around the back here. Yeah, all looking good. So I am just getting the panels on for the first time, and so far, touch wood, things have been going quite smoothly, so the doors still line up as they did before, and yeah, it's looking good. Panel gaps are nice and straight, and I'm just fitting the rear wing at the moment, so the washers that I've put in there are just to sort of, I haven't got the trim back from the painters yet, the piece that goes along with the edge here, so that's obviously is squeezed in between the wing when you fit it. So I'm just getting that in place and getting one side sort of done. I've got a door still at the painters which I'm waiting for, which had a bit of a blemish on it. So, but yeah, so far I'm very happy, and you know, it is starting to come together now. So so my plan is, and I'm not sure if this is the best way of doing it, but I'm going to do it this way. Get all the doors fitted, wings fitted, and I'll probably then do the boot, get the seal fitted, and then basically pick a door at a time and take it off. I can actually take it off here so that I don't have to readjust it afterwards. So I leave the hinges on the car, take off the door, refit the trim, refit the window, the surround, and then obviously you've got a lot of shimming to do to get the window surround to fit neatly into the space, into the door, into the shell. So yeah, just start doing that one door at a time. But first of all, just wanted to get everything on, check the fit, and so far, yeah, it's looking good. So sill's looking good. So we've got a nice, fairly even sill and gap. So yeah, so far so good. So that's where I am at the minute. Lots of trim to fit, lots of fiddly bits, and you know, but it's the fun stage now, really. So you know, so I'll do another update soon. Okay, so today I've just been concentrating on fitting some of the trim, just to make sure I get things in the right order. I don't fit stuff and then find I've got to undo it to fit another bit of trim. So I've just done this side, but it's gone really well actually. I was really chuffed with the way it's all gone on. The most difficult bit of all of this was probably fitting this and lining up the old whatchamacallit, God, I can't remember. Anyway, that thing. Just getting those 3 screws lined up and trying to hold this in place. It kind of stretches around, it doesn't want to move. It's an old bit of plastic, but it went in. It's all nice and straight as I can get it. Got a little screw here holding that in. So yeah, so that's in. I've got to just do the other side now, but then moved on to the fitted this outer guttering trim, which has gone on really well. I opted to use some clear silicone to seal that rather than dum-dum. I have got some dum-dum, but such messy stuff, and the silicone I think will work well. So there's a nice thick bead there, so that should stop any water from coming around and underneath. So yeah, so that's done, and silicone in here as well. Then the centre B post trims there, so they went in okay. Fitted the little wooden panel, you can see the one opposite, which bit of hardboard, and then just used a staple gun to staple those to that. And then the final piece, which I was saving to the end, is this. So I had all this stainless polished at a local polisher. I have polished stainless. It's a very time consuming process if you haven't got the right kit, and he's got all the kit, so he charged me for doing all the stainless for the car, 250 quid plus VAT, which I thought was a bargain. So I've still got all of this here, all nicely polished, bagged up, ready to go on. He also was able to relinish the seat sides as well. Fantastic job, and frankly I would quite happily pay double that. So yeah, so all the trim is going to look fantastic when it's fitted. Well, it already does. So yeah, so really chuffed with that, and I think with this blue it looks awesome. So there you go, bit of an update.